Hello everybody, and welcome back to Star Ocean, the second story. Last episode, we made it into the Hoffman Ruins. In this episode, we're actually going to make our way through the Hoffman Ruins, hopefully. We'll at least make progress. Now start by just simply coming up here. I'm surprised we haven't had an encounter yet. Up here, we can... I had to say it. I had to say it.
Be careful.
Yeah, and Bowman's not going to be doing it because you can just one-shot those guys. And I know, once again, people are going to be disagreeing with the fact that I am using Rena as a healer. It's just a given, we're never going to fully agree on everything, so we might as well just agree to disagree on this.
My bad.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that was about an 8 out of 10, Claude. It was a new encounter. I might as well open up this box first. Remove it. Here we get a Holy Mist. And now is why I bought all of those aqua berries. Actually gonna sort this by... Wait, I have some antidotes, so I'll use them first. There's a blueberry. Over here, we get a green barrel. Which is also why I wasn't too worried about using up my materials with Claude trying to make accessories. He is so bad at it. Here, there's a switch. Might be thinking, what might happen if we push this switch? If I remember correctly, this is not one we want to even risk pushing. Let's just say there's a lot of explosive barrels around the place. Get some more aqua berries. And here...
This is serious.
Oh, here's a new enemy. You might think we've seen this guy before somewhere, haven't we? He's the X-Men of Doom! I say new enemy. New common enemy. You remember the Salamander bosses? Well, here's one of them. Bowman is not using poison pills. He needs to be... Yeah! There's one of them being what they... doing what they do. And Bowman is now out of MP. He will eat through his MP really quickly to start. But as he uses poison pellets, it will lose some of its MP cost. There's also ways of lowering it further. I should also note quickly, this is what I was coming in here to do. Claude now has the weighty ring instead of the hefty ring, because it gives a small boost to attack. It also changes a fire and wind weakness to a light weakness. The sacrificial doll is still countering that, but, you know, just figured I would note. It's not something anyone would have to do. I am actually going to come in here. Let's do some alloy jam, because we bought this a long time ago. We have another thing. I don't really want to... Yeah, we'll push this one. Pull it! Explosions! I think... I hope... Ow. I think that might have opened a path for us, but yes, we are now all hurt. I'm just gonna once again use some more jam. Actually, I don't have much jam left. I'll just use a cure-all from Rena. It'll help with the used, so I think. Oh no, it only counts for in battle if you use it. Never mind. That didn't open up anything. I thought that might open up a path for us, but I honestly couldn't remember.
Oh, it's these guys again.
This shouldn't be any problem.
They look simple, but no. You should fear the whelps.
Got you.
Rest in
If they decide to fight you, they will hurt.
Nice.
I really jumped a level and I got a sacrificial doll. Convenient. Here we get a dictionary. It's a weapon for Leon. And a paralysis cure, which we'll probably actually need if Rena ever gets paralyzed. Now we want to go down. Yeah. This place is kind of a maze.
This is serious.
Don't let your guard down.
Oh, here are more new enemies.
Flame launcher. Flame launcher. Flame launcher.
Poison pellets.
Notice Opera is dealing a bunch of damage.
Launcher.
Bowman isn't really dealing a lot.
It's all over.
Claude and Opera will be out-damaging Bowman for quite a little while. Here we get a hexagram card. It's a battle item. It's not the most useful, but it's something. Bowman will seem underpowered for a while, and you might be tempted to kick him out of your party. All I'll note is Poison Pellets hits 9 to 12 times.
Brace yourselves.
And this will actually be a good demonstration of what he can do.
Poison pellets. Poison pellets.
That's one for us.
A lot of the damage dealt to that did come from Bowman, I will note. So it'll may only be 200-300 damage, but he's hitting 3 times already. We do not want to touch that. You've seen what those do. Here we get an Amulet of Freedom. I think I might actually... I don't really want to get rid of this, now that I've seen what they can do. But this protects you from paralysis. It's very helpful. I think I'm actually going to give Bowman the sacrificial doll. Oh, excuse me. Very rude of me to have just burped there, if you even heard it. Here's another switch. Nope. Here we get a mystery herb. And some sour syrup. Not the worst. If I remember correctly, pushing that switch would cut you off from those items.
This looks a little rough. This is gonna be rough.
Claude is still not to the point where Hid Splitter being useless.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
So, we got that going for us. I'm not gonna push the switch. Rena's MP is too valuable of a commodity in this place, as you could guess. So let's just continue along.
This is gonna be rough. I'm not gonna
Now,
lose.
I'm probably just going to keep showing these battles, purely because, well, there's no reason to really cut them out at the moment. These are still new encounters. Still haven't really seen the full extent of a lot of these enemies, so...
Finally over.
I should also note these enemies tend to be weak to fire. Here we get a Primariva, which I actually forget what it is. Newly acquired. By time acquired. Ah! It's a full health recovery. Now there's a save point up there, but we don't want that quite yet. We want to come this way. And... Go, yeah, up here.
This is bad.
This is gonna be rough. Flame launcher.
Poison pellets. Poison pellets.
Yeah, the AI really also doesn't use this skill nearly as much as they should be.
Poison pellets.
It's all
Nice.
over.
Here we get a storm ring, which it's a gold ring imbued with mystical powers that raises the agility and hit rate. I might actually give that to Opera. Yeah, may as well. It has really no downside to it. It honestly just gives good things. Now up here, we get another green barrel. Makes sense. There's clearly a lot of it on the wall right there.
This looks
Here's the
overwhelmed.
encounter I was
Here
hoping
goes.
I actually wouldn't get. Oh, and I only have 2 blackberries. I did not restock.
Poison pellets.
Wait, I got some sour syrup a little bit ago.
Poison pellets. Sorry. Poison pellets. Poison pellets.
There we just saw poison pellets proc.
Poison pellets.
You notice that poison pellets, so long as Bowman can throw it, as grand of MP, it will stop a salamander from doing things. There's self-medication, Rena's just learned guard. Rena's buffs are pretty much useless. I actually wondered, do I have any pet food on me? Wait, I want specialization. Right. Claude's is terrible. So is Rena's. Bugger. Oh, no. Hold on. What do I need for that? Whistling, animal training. Here we go, stork. Actually, the resurrection elixirs are bad. Claude, Eagle. Here we go. And here we can also get some resurrection elixirs. So I'm gonna buy, like, 6 of them. We're gonna need that. And that is how you make it through difficult dungeons. We also get a few blackberries. So, well, a blackberry anyway. Let's just use that on Bowman now, because, well, we just bought 18. Don't want them going to waste. So here we go. There is one level of that, and I forget which level it is, a familiar, where you can buy pet food. That is by far my favorite level to have someone always at. Because it allows you to, well, rebuy your pet food. And you will need it. Let's actually go left, I think. Not left.
Is that it? We can do this.
No
That easy,
sweat.
huh?
Oh, there's 2 sacrificial dolls.
Power.
Those enemies can be quite useful for getting sacrificial dolls. Because those are, as you could guess, rather useful items that break. Which isn't good. So here we get a medicine bottle. A diamond. As you can tell, this place is quite
This
expansive.
looks a little rough.
This is serious!
Flame launcher!
Poison! Poison pellets!
Launcher!
Poison pellets!
Launcher!
Poison pellets! Poison! Poison! Poison pellets!
The AI is a little hit or miss on whether it'll use poison pellets a lot. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Continue on to the right. We get some fruit syrup, which I believe just recovers HP. There's another explodable wall. No. I don't trust those.
I'm winning this one.
Don't let your guard down.
Let's actually, because we learned this new skill, Light Cross.
Poison! Poison pellets!
Cross!
That clears out most of the junk for them.
That's one for us.
That's actually a nice little trick with these battles. As much as I now need to heal. Well, it's poison. You can generally, when there's a bunch of junk enemies like that, so when basically the AI just isn't using skills, Rena using something like Light Cross will generally clear them all out. Down here, you get a mechanics toolbox, and a daze bomb. I think that's everything.
Behind us! Behind us!
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Poison! Poison pellets! Poison pellets!
Claude's face.
Poison pellets! Poison! Poison pellets! Poison pellets! Poison pellets!
And
That was easier
Claude's
than
just
I
now
thought.
standing on Bowman's head. 'Cause why not? Yeah, that's everything in here. And now let's make our way back to that save point. So this episode might go a little long, so I'm going to show the way back. Assuming I can find my way back. As much as I actually don't think we were... No, wait, down here's where we came.
We got enemies.
Take it easy, folks.
Flame
These enemies
Poison
can be quite interesting if you're not prepared for them.
That was easier than I thought.
They also, right there, that's something I was trying to show, they can drop brigandines. So if, you know, you've been hard on money, which is entirely possible, and don't have full armor for everybody, just to note, Rena can't wear brigandines. You know, you can get them from that. It also is just a nice way to make a bit of money, fighting these guys. Right down here isn't the way we came. Ah, that's what I was looking for, the hammer charm. That is something I'm going to... is it worth it? Yeah, it's not going to hurt too much at the moment. Actually, yeah, the hammer charm halves the day's time for the wearer. I'll actually give that to Claude. And I'm going to give the weighty ring to Bowman, because his damage is really suffering compared to my other fighters. And there's really not a lot I can currently do about that. Because I'm still missing one very important skill from Bowman. So before I can fix that problem. We want to come back to the south, west.
We got enemies.
I'll riddle you with bullets.
Now, if we get back attacked again, Claude will only be stunned for half as long.
Poison pellets! Poison pellets!
That was an easy win.
This is actually quite the long trek back, and I just kind of hope I'm going the right way. Ooh, here's another way of this encounter can happen. This is another moment where I might actually regret this, but I'm going to use Light Cross.
Poison pellets! Poison pellets!
And now, let's see here. It's not going to tell me, is it? Yeah, it kind of worked.
Easy peasy.
My entire goal was to... Oh, there's Dispersion Ray. I'll let Opera mess around with that skill, I suppose. Because it is a new skill. Jump in the air and fire light bullets that disperse in many directions. I think, well, as we still have Sword of Life, which it just restores HP, and Knuckle Burst to show on Claude. I might just give him Knuckle Burst. Bowman hasn't learned anything new except herbal medicine. Well, self-medication. Yeah, so everything else has been shown. It's again, Claude's the one that gets poisoned. It's almost as if he's toxic. I'm kind of... There we go, high save point. I was kind of running out of content to say. But right here is actually going to be the end point for this episode. In the next episode, we will continue on to the north of this area and see what might lie there. It could possibly be the energy source that we came seeking. So, I shall see you all then.